Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Welcome. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim Tidbit, I still want to say welcome. But I also want to give you a nice hearty, well, thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits. If you don't know who I am, excuse me, I just finished eating me some cereal. I got some in my teeth. I'm trying not to spit all over the place. I just literally got finished eating, right? Just literally got finished eating some honey bunches of oats. I jolly pies. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mr. Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., aka Mr. Discipline Over Dollars. I ever told y'all about the time we was at one of my son's football games and me and Calandra was walking and some lady in an SUV with her kids rolled down the window and was like, "Hey, Mr. Discipline Over Dollars." I don't know who the lady was. But, and mind you now, I ain't have on my Discipline Over Dollars shirt. I had on this school sweatshirt supporting supporting my son. She's rolling, "Hey, Mr. Discipline Over Dollars." Hey, we'll do that in a minute. We ain't talked about our sponsors in a long time. We're gonna talk about our sponsors today. Hey, but anyway, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers. I get on Algo's internet every single day. Once in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once in the evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the price action. Why do I do this? I want to help someone like you get your aha moment when it comes to trading, investing, anything stock market related. I primarily focus on the ES futures and the SPY, but I'm willing to talk about anything stock market related. If I have an answer for it, I will give my 2 cents. If I don't have an answer for it, I will say, I don't know what that is. You hear me? Now, before we get into it, we haven't done this in a long time, right? We haven't done this in a long time. So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to shout out our sponsors. Today's episode of Tim Tidbit is being brought to you by the new TLR.com. That's right, the new TLR.com. The place to get all of your Spider Gang apparel and accessories. Go to the new TLR.com today and get you a sweatshirt so you can let people know that you only trade what you see. Yes, that's right. Get you a sweatshirt to let people know that you only trade what you see. Again, that's the new TLR.com at www.thenewtlr.com. Thank you and support our sponsors. Hey, man, for anybody who don't know, the new TLR.com, that's me. That's my site that I set up because you, the cousins, aka the Spider Gang, said, "Hey, Tim, where'd you get that fancy shirt?" At the time, it said, "I got options. I buy them, I sell them." Excuse me, I told you. I got options, I buy them, I sell them. And I said, I made it for myself. They was like, "Hey, where can I get it?" I said, "You can't." They said, "Hey, won't you make a merch store?" So I did. So now all the little sayings that I say around here, discipline over dollars, trade what you see, I got options, I buy them, I sell them. I'm not a bull or a beast. I mean, I'm a bull or a bear, but I'm a beast. All that stuff. You can go to newtlr.com and get you one too. Hey, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's jump right into it. Let me see who in the chat. Let me shout out to people. I already know Here to Learn and Share and Hill. I saw Here to Learn and Share up there at the top saying good morning. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. They're still wet, but they're chirping because it rained all night again. Michelle Tucker, what's going on, Michelle? What's up, Mendez? Uh-oh, y'all hold on. Hello, Anna. Hello, Elsa. How are you? Good morning. Oh, have a good day. Goodbye. Do y'all want to know why I talk in Elmo voice when I talk to Anna and Elsa? I want to know too. When you figure it out, tell me. What's going on, FC? What's up, Pamela? What's going, Maria? What's up, Marcia? What's going on, Will? Will, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on, Thomas? What? Cool it down. Hey, watch out. What's up, SJ? What's going on, Laverne? I don't even understand how my Seawalk. What's up, Seawalk? What's up, Eraser Liquor? What's going on, Captain Kirk? What's going on, Angela? What's up, Father of Legends? What's going on, Joshua? Hey, Joshua, somebody told me when somebody say Great Rising or Grand Rising, it's a red flag. Is that true? What's going on, Hines? Hey, them all the names I see right now, and that's all I'm going to shout out right now. I'm going to get into it because we 6 minutes in and we ain't said nothing yet. Since we're on Algo's internet, let's look at forexfactory.com and see what's coming out for the day. On the 31st, we had employment cost index. Okay, that contracted a little more than they expected. Previous was 1.2. They were forecasting 1.1, and it came in at 1.0. I'm assuming the market like that. For anybody who don't know what employment cost index is, quarter over quarter, don't quote me on it, but I think this is how much companies and stuff is kicking out for employment costs, so that if they're kicking out more, that cost is going to be translated over to the consumer. So if they're kicking out more, that's bad for inflationary terms. And because they're going to transfer, you know how like when you got the cable bill and they start charging the cable people more to use they T1 lines, right? And then they translate that cost over to you. They ain't gonna pay for it and keep your subscription the same. They're gonna pay for it and raise your subscription by 55 cents. The employment cost index is kind of like the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Instead of guessing, I could have just clicked on this piece of paper right here and read what it said. I actually could have did that. Changing the price businesses and government pay for civilian labor. So for people like me, I was a civilian contractor when I was working, and the government, you know what I'm saying, if I was getting paid more, you know what I'm saying, that was the government paying more for civilian labor. You know what I'm saying? Actual greater forecast good for currency, right? It's a leading indicator of consumer inflation. When businesses pay more for labor, the higher costs are usually passed on to the exactly what I was saying. I got it right. So I guess you could have quoted me on that one. And since it went down more than they thought, I'm assuming the market like that, right? We're going to see in a minute. When I came in here this morning and was marking up my charts, we had come down close to, we came down to a fair value gap, close to consequent encroachment, and we had started going back up. And I was like, okay, I'm looking to see what we're going to do, if we're going to keep dropping, or if this about to be a turnaround Tuesday, right? So we're going to look at that in a minute when we get in here. 9:45, we got Chicago PMI. And then at 10 o'clock, we got consumer confidence, right? So keep your head on the swivel until after 10. Keep your head on the swivel until after 10. What's up, son? Oh, Lord. Mark is in the chat. Mark is in the chat. Hey, Mark. I got a question for you, Mark. Can I really learn something? Can I really learn that strategy that you shared with me on Twitter? You didn't share it with anybody else. You just shared it with me. You tweeted it right to me. Can I really learn that strategy? If it's a paper trade, can I really learn that? I want to know. Matter of fact, the gang want to know. Gang, do y'all want to know? Mark, if you're not busy, can you please pull up for a second and let me know if I can learn that strategy, if it's actually, if it's paper trading. If you're not busy, if you're busy, don't worry about clicking on the link and pulling up. But if you're not busy, please pull up and let me know if I can really learn that strategy if it's actual paper trading. Don't go out of your way now. Don't go out of your way. I just want to know. Back to what I was saying. And yeah, head on the swivel until after 10. And then tomorrow is a very, very big day. I can't pop on. I'm at work, just pulled up to my 9 to 5. That's okay. That's okay. Just you since you can't get on, just call me later. Call me later and let me know. It can be a private conversation just amongst friends. Call me later when you get off or when you go on lunch break. We'll do Taco Tuesday. Call me at lunchtime. I'll go up there to the taco shop right up the street from my house. They're very good. It's called Tacos and Tings, Tacos and Tings or Things or whatever. I'll go up there. You go to like your taco truck, then you call me and we'll do Taco Tuesday while we talk about if I can really learn the spread thing with the options if it's really a paper trade. Y'all, let's go over here and see what. Y'all, let's go over here. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how I get. Let's go over here and holler at our friend Spalene. If you don't know who Spalene is the SPY, the ETF that tracks the performance of the S&P 500. But around here, we call her Spalene. We even wrote a song for you. Want to hear? Here it go. Spalene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Boy, that word got me today. That what? Oh, that boy went up there. That boy went Mariah Carey. Hey, if y'all can't tell, I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood, but I am in a good mood. I woke up, as the old folk used to tell me when I was little, I woke up on top of the dirt, and the dirt wasn't on top of me. So I'm in a good mood. Hey, Spalene is about to gap up a little over $1. Right? If we stay where we are now, we're going to gap up a little over $1. That's right, Mariah. Y'all heard that? Yeah, man. We about to gap up a little over $1. Let's jump over to the ES, and we can talk about what I was mentioning earlier when I was looking at the I don't have it marked on here. Let's go to my Ninja Trader. I haven't marked on Ninja Trader, right? This morning when I came in and I was eating my cereal, I was eating my cereal, and I marked out. No. I marked out this stuff right here. I marked out this stuff right here like early this morning when I was getting ready to take the boys. When I was getting ready to take the boys to school early this morning, I marked out this stuff right here. And then I marked this right here when I was eating my cereal. This fair value gap there. So looking at the price action right now, right? Let's see who's connected to the mind of little Timmy Rogers, right? Looking at the price action right now, right? This morning, I told you we came down to this fair value gap. That I was talking about this hourly fair value gap here. That's that was created on the 2 o'clock candle from yesterday. That'll be the 1 o'clock candle on TradingView and Thinkorswim. We came down to that fair value gap below consequent encroachment. Then we wicked back up. Right, this white line right here was consequent encroachment on the daily wick from what day was that? Was it the 25th? Yes, the 25th. It was from the daily wick of the 25th, right? And this fair value gap right here, those were the downside targets after breaking yesterday's sell side. Those were the downside targets that I was looking at, right? And then ultimately the weekly sell side. Now, I probably should have asked this before I talked all that out. Now, looking at the price action right now, right? If you are in tune with the mind of little Timmy Rogers, what am I thinking right now based off of what price has done thus far? What am I thinking now? Am I still thinking down or am I thinking up now? Because when I came in and made all this right here, I was thinking down because we had broke market structure and we were heading down this way. Left a fair value gap right there. We had a fair value gap because when I came in here to eat my cereal, this is what the chart looked like right here. When I first sat down, it looked like that, right? That's what the chart looked like, right? And then I moved this to here like that. So what am I still thinking down here or am I thinking up here based off what the price action has done? Someone help me out. What am I thinking? Up or down? Up or down? What am I thinking? I know my delay ain't that long. I know my delay ain't that long. Am I thinking up or down? While I'm waiting to see who types something, I'm gonna look over here, see if we got any divergence. Right? Higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. From the same area here. Lower lows, lower lows, lower low, 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 low. Okay, equal lows. So we had lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. Lower low, equal low, lower low, lower low. Low, 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 low. High, 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 high. Okay, we kind of hanging out together. We ain't got no noticeable. Okay, up, 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 up. Somebody toward yesterday's high was the first one that popped in. That was the first one that popped in. Andre said down first, then possibly up on the day. Okay, up, up. Low resistance run up. Watch Sunday's opening gap. Up, up, up. Retrace down, then up. Up. We'll touch the gap bounce. Up. FC put in a whole target. Up 40.95-ish. Very good. And that's true. I'm looking up now. And the reason why I'm looking up is because we created this breaker right here. Right? We actually created two breakers. We created a breaker here and a breaker there. Because we created this breaker here, I'm now looking up. Right? Well, Tim, do you trade breakers? Hey, look, Timmy Rogers, I ain't seen you in a minute. I don't typically trade off the breaker, but the reason why I'm looking up now is because this price leg here, this high, took out this low. So once price has traded back above that high, in the mind of little Timmy Rogers, that's a break in market structure. The sentiment of the market has just shifted to the upside. How far up? Give ourselves targets. We took out sell side, and we want to see price come back to at least equilibrium, right? And since we took out the sell side bottom, right, we move the bottom of the box, leave the top of the box. That's just how I do it, right? And run the fib from the top all the way down to here, right? And we have gotten back to equilibrium, right? Now that we're back at equilibrium, right, we have just broken market structure. So we're looking to see, will we make a fair value gap here, or will the fair value gap stay down there and we use this imbalance to bounce up, or will we create another one closer to midnight, right? Closer to midnight, and use that to bounce up. And then we'll have the dip below midnight and then the possible rally to have a break in market structure. I mean, the power 3-day to the upside and have a beautiful reversal Tuesday, or turnaround Tuesday, should I say. It's reversal Thursday. Turnaround Tuesday. That's what I'm looking for. But I'm going to keep my head on a swivel until this news is over. News trumps charts. I don't like to get into positions in front of news, but that's what I'm looking for now. As far as the overnight price action, because we got 10 minutes. We closed yesterday at 40.33 even at the New York close. We pushed back up a smidgen, and then around 8 o'clock we start to sell down. Then we consolidated right around. We took out yesterday's low on the 11 o'clock candle. That'll be the 10 o'clock candle for Thinkorswim or TradingView, right? Then we consolidated there until after midnight, and then on the 3 o'clock candle, that'll be the 2 o'clock candle for Thinkorswim and TradingView. We popped up, right? Took out short-term buy side, filled in this fair value gap, got back up here to this order block, and then guess where else we stopped at? Y'all remember this right here? Y'all can't see it. Let me darken it up for y'all. Y'all know what that is right there. What I'm about to darken up for y'all. About to darken up for y'all. That right there is the gap down. That right there is no. That's the daily fair value gap. I'm sorry. I jalapies. Know your own things, Tim. That's the daily fair value gap, right? We came up there, kissed that fair value gap. It acted as what? Resistance. Why did it act as resistance? Because it was a bullish fair value gap, and we got below it. So once you get below the bullish fair value gap, it is expected to act as resistance. And so it acted as resistance once, twice, 3 times a matey, and then it slid down. Who knew where I got that from? Somebody tell me where I got that from. And then we came back up to again, and then hit it once, twice, but we didn't make it to 3 times a matey, and we went down, right? So now that we've come down, we've come back up, and we have broken structure to the upside. We have broken structure to the upside because we took out this high that took out that sell side and created this breaker, right? There's a breaker right there, right? And matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight that breaker because I like to look inside the breakers. I don't trade the breakers, but I like to look inside the breakers for little clicky clues of how I like to trade. And then that brings us to where we are now. And Bob's your uncle, and the market's about to open in 7 minutes. So that's pretty much all I got for the overnight price action. Hopefully I was able to shed some light on anything. We're inside this breaker. We got 36 minutes left on this to see if we create a hourly fair value gap right here. If we create an hourly fair value gap right here, it would be beautiful for it to come back down below midnight and fill this fair value gap right here and proceed up after this break in market structure. That will be beautiful. I would like to see if it will get all the way down to this fair value gap. If it doesn't get to this fair value gap, I would love it. If it created a fair value gap here and then filled this one and just left that fair value gap, so that can be, like the breakaway gap. And then it'll still respect this breaker. We'll come down, respect this breaker. You know what I'm saying? Like wick all the way down here, fill this in, close with inside this breaker, let the hourly candle close with inside, like create a fair value gap, come down, wick all the way down here, close inside the breaker, then push back up on the hourly candle. That would be beautiful. And then upside targets after that right there. If you for a long off of a potential fair value gap, this area over here, shaving at 48.50. Yesterday's equilibrium at 40.57.75, and then way up there at 40.78. Super stretch goal. Oh no, yesterday's high. That's the super stretch goal. 40.78, and then yesterday's high at 40.86 super stretch goal. Super stretch goal. But remember, tomorrow is FOMC. So we may just dilly-dally right here. Remember, we talked about it like to come to equilibrium and do nothing. We may just dilly-dally right here around the weekly equilibrium because tomorrow is FOMC. Remember that. Lionel Richie is not who I got it from. Lionel Richie is not who I got it from. The Commodores, who Lionel Richie sang with, is not who I got it from. I got it from buckwheat, aunts, ties, feed times a matey. You feel me? I got it from buckwheat. You feel me? Hey, Tim. It's Christina with the braids checking in. Haven't been here since the new year. Keep up the good work. Christina with the braids. Y'all know my mind bad. But hey, Christina with the braids, welcome back. Welcome back, Christina with the braids. Sasha Moon Divine. Okay, Sasha Moon Divine is Christina with the braids. That's just like how Beyonce is Sasha Fierce. Sasha Moon Divine. Well, Christina with the braids is Sasha Moon Divine. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, that's all I got, man. Black Spiders, I'm about to start up the live in a minute. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you like what you saw, please click the like button. Oh, hold on. Let me go see if I need to shout anybody else out. Let me see if anybody else got a fancy smancy badge. Did anybody get a new fancy smancy badge? Did any of y'all get a new fancy smancy badge? All the black, all the not the Black Spider, but the members, the ones that joined the channel membership. Did anybody get a fancy schmancy badge? Let me go to the members. Let me share this with y'all. See your members. Let me share this with y'all. Get on the screen. Do anybody got a fancy schmancy badge? No, just the same people with the fancy schmancy badge. The same people with the fancy badge. I appreciate y'all. Again, the market fund to open up. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to be in memberships. Is it customized perks? Is it under customized perks? I think it is under customized perks. It is. Okay. So, oh, y'all can't see it. Yes, the fancy schmancy badges. That's it right there. So, after 1 month, if you've been there longer than a month, because I did my own, I created my own. It's the time frame I can't change because if I hit use the standard, see, this is like the standard that they did. So I created my own. I used like kind of like the same color scheme as they used, right? I use the same color scheme as what they use. For people who know about this and they can be like, oh, I know what that means. But what I did, instead of just changing the color with a star, right? What I did, I changed I used the color and then I put 1 star for longer than 1 month, 2 stars for longer than 2 months, right? And then the next jump they go to is after 6 months. And then so after 6 months, I put the spider on there, right? The rest of these, I do not honestly expect to see any of these next to anybody's name, right? Because after a year, it's a spider with a star up under it, right? And then after 2 years, it's a spider with 2 stars under it. After 3 years, it's a spider with 3 stars under it. And after 4 years, it's a spider with 4 stars under it. I honestly don't expect to see any spiders. If I happen to see a spider next to somebody's name, I might faint. Because the spider is 6 months. Like after 6 months, of being an active member in the thing. And what active member mean is it that you're paying the monthly subscription for 6 months. And I read through the literature and it said if you're in there, if you're a member, because they got active members and members. So if you join and then you stop your subscription and don't pay for like 3 months, and then you come back and you start paying again, you may be a member for a year, but you're not going to have the year badge. You will have the 6-month badge because you've only paid for like 9 months, 8 or 9 months. You haven't paid for a year. But anyway, that's the difference between members and active members. Just want to shout out the members that's been here long enough to get a new badge. And we shouted them out yesterday. But that's what the badges mean. Just want to share that with y'all. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you're going to get out of the way, YouTube. If you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take copious notes so you can go back and study all of those notes that you've taken. And I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30 for the price action recap. Remember, keep your head on a swivel until the news is out. And tomorrow is a big, big day. It's the FOMC meeting and Fed rate hike announcement and Fed conference. And typically before FOMC, the market does nothing. Nothing. And I might, what's today, Tuesday? Tomorrow, FOMC. I ain't gonna do nothing tomorrow at all. I ain't doing no videos tomorrow at all. Because tomorrow, FOMC, the market usually don't do nothing in front of FOMC in the morning time. So I ain't doing no videos tomorrow at all. Taking tomorrow off. And then depending on how I feel, I might take the rest of the week off. But I know for a fact I ain't doing nothing tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off. And then I'll see how what the market doing after FOMC, and I'll decide if I'm gonna do anything Thursday or not. And then I know I ain't gonna 9 times out of 10 I ain't gonna trade Friday, but I'll see. I'll let y'all tomorrow. I ain't doing nothing, and then tomorrow night I'll let y'all know if I'm gonna be doing something the rest of the week. Black Spiders, I'm about to go live. The rest of y'all, I'll see y'all at 6:30. All right? Gone.